So my name's Kelda Wood, and I've taken on the challenge of rowing the Atlantic next year as the first adaptive person ever to do it solo as part of the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge. The challenge is organised by Talisker Whisky. It's an official race that's run every year, and we'll be rowing 3,000 miles across the Atlantic from east to west, from La Gomera in Tenerife to Antigua in the Caribbean. I've had so many setbacks through life, from that kid who dreamt of going to the Olympics, so much so when I was 9 I painted the Olympic rings on my bedroom wall. I used to stand on the top of stiles and sing the national anthem pretending I'd just been presented with my gold medal. That was taken away from me with my first accident when I was hit by a lorry and my horse was killed. Back in 2002, I used to train racehorses, and I was haying the horses one morning and a bale of haylage, which weighs about a tonne, fell off the top of the stack and crushed me underneath. It landed straight on the top of my head and caused a compound fracture and dislocation. I very nearly lost my leg. I was lucky not to be paralysed. The one thing I've learned is to trust in my journey, because being selected as part of the GB Paracanoe squad, it gave me that opportunity again. It showed it was about saying, how can I? So I got back into sport, I got training, I got physically challenging myself again, which was incredible, and that brought me so much, and it really showed me that it's not about saying I can't, it's about saying how can I. After my own journey and the difficulties I faced in accepting the impact of my injury, I was then asked to speak to a young man who'd had a similar injury, hadn't accepted his injury to the point he tried to commit suicide. And it was after speaking to him that I realised there must be so many other young people in the same position that I was in, and I really wanted to give them the same opportunity to realise that life wasn't over. An injury or illness, it might be life-changing, but it's not life-ending. I climbed Kilimanjaro. That was the first probably major challenge in 2010, and that was a big turning point for me. And at the beginning of this year I was selected as part of an adaptive team to attempt to climb Aconcagua, which is a 7,000 metre peak in South America. And on the 19th of January I became the first adaptive female to ever summit the mountain. And that really showed me that how many people are being prevented from doing things because they're being told they can't, to the point that they believe they can't. So I came back very passionate about spreading the message that it's about getting out there and giving it a go, because so often when we do that we can achieve so much more than we ever thought was possible. Aconcagua was very much about me. It was about me finding that answer, finding that self-belief. The row is now about other people. I've been in that place where I felt lost, where I felt that everything's been taken away from me. So if I can inspire, encourage, support other people to get out of that place and to move forwards, that will make every single mile, every bad day, every scary moment of the row completely worth it.